Uh, Sports God TV broadcasting from DC. Like and subscribe if you really trying to see me. Oh, what a feeling talking sports like religion, no cap over here, man. It's all about business. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. Alright, so listen. This review is all about Saturday night prime time football on Fox between the number 1 seed, the Detroit Lions, versus my number 6 seed, Washington Commanders. And the purpose of this video is really simple, right? I mean, can I say rightfully so? Maybe. I'm not sure, right? But there are so many doubters, the whole league, everywhere I turn around, it's Detroit this, Detroit that. Detroit 15-2. They got the juice right now. They got the monster roster. They supposed to went to the Super Bowl last year, but San Fran beat them. It's just so much junk, right? See, I think different. It hit different when it goes against my Redskins / Washington football team / Washington Commanders, right? It hit different. This is how it hit different. We own Detroit in playoff football games. I don't give a fuck what the name is, right? We own them. I don't even care how good they are right now. All it takes is that game on Saturday. Be better than that team on that day, and you eliminate everything, right? So, the only difference that I can see and fathom from this matchup is the fact that we're actually playing in Detroit versus them coming to DC. That's it. That's all. Will it be loud there? Absolutely. Do it affect our players? Absolutely not. I think our players going to respond really well to that atmosphere in Detroit. I don't think it's going to faze them at all. My thing is, all right, they got a decent running game, right? They got a great running game. Hold on. Let me just give you the stats, right? I can't even give you all the stats, but they're the best scoring team in the National Football League. They probably top 2, top 3 in rushing, right? Commanders are top 5 in rushing, right? Jared Goff is having an unbelievable season. Let me see. 4,600 yards passing, 37 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. You got Jamari Gibbs, got 1,400 yards rushing. And we already know if David Montgomery wasn't injured, he probably would have 1,000 yards too, right? Then you got St. Brown. He got damn near 1,300 yards, right? He got 115 receptions for 1,263 yards with 12 touchdowns. Terry got 13 receiving touchdowns, 82 receptions, but he still got 1,096 yards. Check that out. That's a stat for your ass, right? See, that's what I'm saying. Jaden Daniels got 891 yards rushing, plus 6 touchdowns, right? I don't think, listen, dog, I'm from Washington, D.C., bro. Most of the players on the team, they're not from Washington, D.C. Yes, did they come into a culture where as though they didn't really understand what the culture is in D.C.? But if you're from Washington, D.C., like I'm from Washington, D.C., just like you got people from New York or Cali or Houston or wherever major city in the world that's tough. Nigga, Washington, D.C. is one of the toughest, if not the toughest city in America, bro. Straight up. I ain't talking about murders and all this other foolishness, even though DC has been the nation's capital, murder capital of the world. You know what I mean? Considering we got the president here too. Like, what the fuck is that? But that's not a bragging point. The point is the players that come from out of town that join this team now can identify with the city and identify with the city, the culture of the city, the tough, nitty gritty type of people in the city. I think the players, if they tapped into the city, can respect and appreciate what the city stand for, bro. We ain't backing down from nothing. Detroit, really? Bro, fuck Detroit, bro. Straight up, fuck Detroit. We are the Commanders. We command shit. Being a Washingtonian, I don't give a fuck what part of the world we are in any city, we command it. Command respect. So Commanders was the perfect name for that type of shit right there. All right, let's get into football, right? So getting to the football aspect of everything, yeah, they can run the ball. So could we, but we haven't been able to run the ball for the last few weeks. Jaden has definitely been our scapegoat as far as running the ball, but we've been able to possess the ball. We've been able to, dominate time of possession. You're going to need that in this game in particular because they are explosive. And though our defense has gotten better, and Joe Wick Jr., I mean, I got to give him kudos, man, to considering what he has right now. And then when you think back to how we started to where we are right now, got to give him kudos, you know what I'm saying, flat out like that, right? But for this particular game, we're going to need all hands on deck. And I don't care what people say. If we can stop, like I said in my prior video, if we can stop Detroit from the early surge that I'm 95% tells me that they're going to start fast, right? If we don't give up, let's say 14 points, within the first couple of drives, then I think that it's going to be a dog fight. It's going to be a dog fight regardless, right? But 14 points, if we don't get that up in the first quarter and a half or 2 quarters, then Detroit is in trouble. Straight up. My thing is psychologically, even though it don't have nothing to do with the current teams, but psychologically, bro, we 3-0 against y'all. Y'all ain't nothing. I don't give a fuck how good y'all was. They was good back in the day. They just wasn't better than us. And, it's any given Saturday in this case. And I know they're great. They're a good freaking football team. Right or wrong. But I think the Commanders are tougher than what they are. I just think they haven't been tested, and I think we will test them. We will, Joe Wick Jr. will blitz them, will test them. Jared Goff is not a mobile quarterback, and he thinks that his offensive line is going to be able to protect him. I don't think that they're going to be able to protect him. Sorry. I think we blitz him and get to him effectively and cause him to make throws that he normally don't make. He wasn't a perfect quarterback in LA. And when he got pressured, bro, he threw picks. That's why they didn't have, a conscience when they got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? They traded him for Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Stafford is a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying? In so many eyes. But at the same time, bro, we can pressure him. This is a one-game scenario. We can pressure him and make him turn the fucking ball over. We just gotta be there to be able to get the turnovers. That's it. If we get those turnovers, it's a done deal. The Commanders is going to move on to the next round. I don't think their defense is equipped to fuck with our offense. I think Cliff Kingsbury, Jaden Daniels, and the rest of the staff and the team and the players are going to do exactly what it is that everybody think they ain't gonna do. And I think they gonna beat up that defense. I think as long as we can slow down the onslaught from the beginning, because they start fast. If we can do that, I don't know. I don't see why we couldn't win. And to this point, I don't see why we can win bigger than what people think we can win. See, y'all are all into what the TV say, right? I'm looking at, okay, they tough. They are tough. But I look at the team, right, that get wins in tough games, tough situations. Don't let us get the lead, because we ain't giving up the lead. So y'all got to take the lead, right? But if y'all let us hang around, if and when y'all get the lead, if y'all let us hang around, then y'all in danger. Anybody in danger when they let us hang around. If we get the lead, it's over. Just point blank, period. But I think we shocked the NFL world come Saturday night because of the fact that Detroit hasn't played a team that is gritty and grimy as the Commanders. It's just that simple to me. I think they are better than us in a lot of categories and situations and circumstances, but I think we are the better team when it comes to the coaching and the culture. And though they got a culture, they got a great culture, they got a great team. What I'm saying is, when it comes down to the game on the line, I feel like we've been in more of those games, and I feel like as the game go on and we're closer than what they wanted us to be, they ass gonna get tight. Versus we're relaxed because we play these type of games the whole season. And we find a way to win the game. If you're with me, get with me. If you're not, I understand. Washington Commanders will defeat the number 1 seed Detroit Lions because we already own them, nigga. We 3-0 against them in the playoffs, and we will be 4-0 against them in the playoffs. And the Detroit Lion fans will be upset and will be hurt come Saturday night. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Sports Guy TV, where we talk sports like religion. And I'm out. Until the next time.